Hi, I'm Ken Burns. For over 20 years, General Motors has been a strong supporter of my work. They've been there from the very beginning. Today, they're presenting this preview of my most recent documentary, The National Parks, America's Best Idea. I'd like to thank them for their support through the years. While I greatly appreciate General Motors' support for my work and public television, I'm equally proud of their commitment to the environment. From GM hybrid-powered buses in use in Yosemite National Park to advanced technologies for everyday drivers, GM is working to reinvent the automobile and their company, benefiting the environment and drivers. To learn more about their reinvention, visit gmreinvention.com. Thanks for watching the preview. The National Parks, America's Best Idea will air on PBS on September 27th. Enjoy.
In late 1915, on the train ride back from San Francisco to their home in Lincoln, Nebraska, Margaret and Edward Gerke decided to take the one-day side excursion to the Grand Canyon offered by the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe Railway. Margaret had never seen anything like it before in her life.
A few things in this beautiful old world are too big to talk about. One can only weep before so supreme a spectacle of glory and of majesty.
Margaret was 32, a lover of books and poetry who had read and admired John Muir. She taught school until shortly after she married Edward, a plumber who had gone into the house-building business. Edward's passion was dogs and fishing, and photographing everything he saw. Margaret's was dreaming about the yearly excursions the childless couple began taking once Edward's business started to flourish. Over the course of nearly 30 years, Margaret would record the start of every trip as the day of days in her journal. Edward would bring along his Kodak camera, snapping pictures Margaret would later carefully place in photo albums to commemorate their adventures.
Let those who will buy lands and hoard money. We will have our memories, glad memories of golden experiences together.
In 1917, the Gerkes took the Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy line to Yellowstone, the nation's oldest park. 2 years later, the Great Northern took them to Glacier National Park.
We have seen much in a short time, but still, I have not found the peace I seek. I have found 5 hotels filled with crowds. I've seen beautiful scenery, but not the deep silence of the hills.
Then, a boat ferried them to a quiet spot on the far shore of Lake McDonald.
We have a wonderful location, camped in a forest of tall pines overlooking the lake. At last, I have found the spirit of the woods. I shall like it here very much.
They lingered there for 11 days.
August 21st, our last day here. It has been all we dreamed it would be, for in this trip, like all the others, we have laid up for ourselves treasures, and we have remembered to live. August 24th, Lincoln, Nebraska. To come home on Edward's birthday was nice, if returning home can ever be said to be pleasant. August 27th, The housekeeping wheels begin. I swept and dusted, thoroughly cleaned the front rooms.
Margaret was already dreaming of more national parks beckoning her and Edward. And although the railroads had introduced them to the parks, in the future, the Gerkes would travel a different way. Outside their house in Lincoln sat a new Buick, one of 17 Edward would own in the next 20 years.